Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto. And Bitcoin is climbing, but then it hit a resistant point and it's come back down again. What's going to happen? We're going to be finding out, looking at the technical analysis price chart for Bitcoin. We're also going to be looking at how you can use Coinrule, easy to use application to make money when Bitcoin is going down. How can you set up a rule that allows you to short? So then you end up making money when Bitcoin goes down, plus also you're accumulating and making money when Bitcoin goes up. Now, before I introduce Ruben, and he and I have been doing this challenge for a few weeks now, where we both put in $500 of our own money, and we're going to see how much we're going to make. This is a long-term play, no get-rich-quick scheme. It does take practice and diligence and work. Before I introduce him, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my Telegram channel for announcements. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube or BitShoot or Library, because I post my videos there first.
Travelling to a game here at Anfield, or maybe following the Reds away from home. There's a good chance you'll be connecting to public Wi-Fi somewhere along the way. But did you know that the free Wi-Fi is the hacker's favourite pitch? So instead of chasing the ball, they're ready to steal your sensitive information.
Hey Ruben, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm very, very well. And let's start by sharing my screen. And we shall...
Let's see how things are going.
Yeah, well, before we do that, I just want to know about the Crowdsale, because I understand that's been going really, really well. Do you want to say a little bit about that?
We are very exciting because just last week we launched our crowdfunding campaign on Seedrs. It's the largest crowdfunding platform in Europe. And basically, after less than 1 week, we are already at 140% of funding. So basically, we breached the threshold that we expected to achieve in just less than a week. More than 300 investors decided to join our journey. They support our company. As you see now, we are 146%. There are still 30 days for people to join our campaign. They will get equity in our company, so they will be really part of our journey. When the project will finally develop, all the full functionalities, people that invested will benefit from the growth of our company. So it's very exciting to see a lot of people that are so positive and they believe in our project. It's a very great validation of our business problem.
Fabulous.
It's a great validation of our.
Now, the investors, are they people who use the application, or
most of them? Some of them are already our users. So we made them aware of this opportunity, and they were really happy to join the product because, as you may understand, they've been with us for months, so they have seen with their own eyes firsthand how we build and we launch new features and products basically on a regular basis, and that's why they are fully believers in our project.
Right. And what's the minimum investment if anybody wants to get involved?
Just £10. Really £10. We just £10. It's the minimum that people can invest. Really, just like Coinrule, it's for everybody. With £10, you can become an investor in a startup company like Coinrule.
Right, and you can do that through the Seedrs platform. And then
and it's also very interesting because we are also on the we will be also on the secondary market, which means that people don't need to wait for years to sell these shares. But inside of Seedrs, there will be a secondary market where other people will want to buy the shares of Coinrule. So who bought them in a crowdfunding campaign, they will be able to cash out even quicker than here.
Right. Okay. And this is a traditional crowdfunding raise with stocks and certificates and equity. It's not a token sale or anything, right? So it is fully regulated.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, it's great that that's going so well. And what Coinrule is a very easy to use application that allows people to design their own trading bots. You connect with exchanges depending upon the level at which you buy in. You can get a free program using my affiliate link. And that gives you access to linking one exchange plus a couple of rules and also demo rules so you can try it out. And there's an extensive knowledge base which tells you, basically train you how to use that. Plus, once you register, you can join the Telegram group, which is a private Telegram group, and there you can ask questions, and traders, they share their different strategies that are working. And if you use my link, you also get 25% off these prices for the paid program. And everybody wants to get some more Bitcoin. I think this is a really, really great way of accruing Bitcoin, but also any other particular cryptocurrency that you're interested in. It is a long-term play, not a get-rich-quick scheme. And I think given where we are in the bull cycle of Bitcoin, I think that this could be very, very promising indeed as an equity investment, but also as a platform in which you hone your trading skills and start making money. All right, so let's have a look at our dashboard. And these are the rules that we have in place. Do you want to talk us through these, Ruben?
Sure. First, let's start from the finished one. So you were mentioning the possibility to accumulate Bitcoin over time. And that's what we started to do a few weeks ago. And we had a perfect timing on the strategy. So we had around $30. And we were, just as a reminder, we were buying small bits of Bitcoin every day, just $15 of Bitcoin every day. And we were taking profit when the price increased 4% from our entry price. The strategy worked amazingly. We really only paid 50 cents of fees, earning $30. So I think that that was what we really needed in those market conditions. I think that market conditions are still overall positive, even if yesterday we saw a bit of a price drop. That's why, if we go back on the dashboard, I just duplicated this strategy. I already did it, so let's just go back, click on rule. Yeah, active, perfect. So as you see, already 2 days ago, I guess I started to accumulate more Bitcoin. It was going well. Yesterday there was the price drop, but overall, this is, as you said correctly, is a long-term game. So I'm not worried about this at all. Another rule we launched last week that was performing quite well was the LTC sideways and Bitcoin sideways, so they are both in profit. As you see here, every time that Litecoin is a price decrease by $1, we are going to buy, and then when the price increases $1, we are going to sell. So it's a strategy that works well when there is not much volatility, but the trend is slightly on the upside. How actually is the trend on Litecoin, which is one of my favorite coin among the large cap at the moment, is really holding well versus Bitcoin.
And this is the Bitcoin.
It is the same. Look at the chart. This chart is amazing. I think this is what everyone would like to have as an automated strategy. So we're doing the same thing that we were doing on Litecoin. Every time that there is a price decrease of $50 on Bitcoin, we are going to buy, and there is a price increase by $40, and we are going to take profit. The strategy also here was profiting perfectly from the trend.
So one of the things that Coinrule provides are templates. So I don't have to create the rules each time. There are tried and tested templates that people can use in order to accrue Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Do you want to take us through how to set up a template? Sure.
So as we saw, most of the rules that we are running, they take profit, they benefit from the uptrend of price. So we are accumulating Bitcoin, we are buying the dips on Litecoin and on Bitcoin. So we are overall exposed to the risk on the that the price could reverse on the downside. What we can do, what you can do with 2 simple clicks is actually create a rule. Since we also integrate Binance Future, we give everyone the possibility to take advantage very easily also from drop downs. So if you select first an exchange Binance Future, okay, then we select templates on top. We will open, okay, we don't have any positions open yet on Binance Future. click on templates. Perfect. As you see here, we have over 180 strategy templates, so you can navigate through them to find those that fit better your needs. Quickly, you can use the search of.
The number of templates is really a function of the price plan, right? Or does everybody get the same number of templates?
Yes, depending on the plan that you have, the higher the plan, the more template strategy you can unlock. So we provide the user with 7 templates for free. They are basically medium to long-term strategies, just to familiarize with the product. Then, if you switch to a paid plan, you can unlock more and more template. On a trader plan, you already have the full gallery of more than 180 templates.
Right. Okay. And on the hobbyist plan, you have 40 template strategies, so you can see that here. Okay. Now I can see they're also sort of organized like this: protect, maximize, contrarian, new, rebalance, and on-trend, leverage, advanced, passive income. So if I click on that, these are the passive income ones. And that some of them work on selected coins. Some of them work on multiple coins. Some of them, I think, work on all coins. So you get to choose which ones you want. Okay, yeah. So which ones we can
basically go? Everyone can have his own preferences. So with all this wide range of strategies, we try to satisfy all user needs. If you click on search on the top right.
What's the sort of testing that's gone into these?
For now, we use external backtesting tools. Mostly, it's a very powerful tool, the backtesting tool that TradingView offers. We also have some strategies on TradingView that you can check there, and if you like, you can apply very easily with Coinrule. So this is the kind of backtesting that we do on the strategy. Very soon, we will have a built-in backtesting tool, so people don't have to leave our website, and they can find already historical tests of their strategies within our app. We are really working on it to have it as soon as possible.
What should I search for?
Just click on, search for a keyword, short in this case.
Okay, and these are the ones that come up.
Short selling in downtrend. You need to click. The page expands on the down. Scroll down the page.
All right, so this is now loading.
So you will get a quick explanation of how the rule works. You will also have a short indicator of how complex is the strategy. So if you will feel confident or not in running a more or less complex strategy. Select, yeah, perfect. Okay, so here all you need to do is to select the coin that you think will be the weaker in the market, in current market conditions, and select the amount of contracts that you want to sell. This strategy works well if you sell a bit of that coin every time that the price is below the moving average 50 in a short-term time frame. That means that you are following on the downside the trend, selling and then taking profit in small bits while the price is sliding down. One coin that I am shorting these days with good results is REN. I will show you also the chart to validate my thesis. Then the setup, you don't need to change anything there. It's already preset.
Just use the coin, okay. And then sell, and then how much?
We can sell 50 contracts. REN is
what's the leverage?
Sorry?
Is there any leverage on this?
The leverage, you set the leverage directly on your Binance account. So if you go on, maybe we can show that. If you go on Binance.
This is my Binance futures.
Perfect. On the left here, select REN. Okay, perfect. Here you can select the leverage, the maximum leverage that you want for this contract. I would suggest always to set a leverage between 5 to 20 and not going above 20. So we can set 20.
Okay, and that means for every dollar that I trade, I could gain $20, but I could also lose $20.
I would like, this is a very important concept. So how you should look at the leverage is not how much money I put, how they are multiplied, but see it in a different way. I am trading for each trade on Coinrule 50 contracts of REN. The exchange will require 1/20th of that, so basically 5% of, so the exchange will require 5% of that amount to lock on my Binance account as a margin. So that means if my position on the is big $100, the exchange will only require $5 to open the position. So if you look, it's a matter of switching the logic. Instead of looking how much money you are putting, look at how the position is actually big on the market. Because the risk in the end of the day is set by the amount, by the size of the position. If you focus more on the size of the position, then you are more aware of the actual risk that you are adding to your portfolio with that position.
Okay, so should we go for 20 times, 10 times, 5 times?
Yeah, we can keep it 20.
Confirm. All right, let's go back to the rule. So buy 50 contracts of REN USDT, limited.
So we are selling, yeah?
Yeah, and it's all grayed out,
case,
so you can't change this, really.
The only thing that we can keep it anytime. The thing that I would like to adjust, considering the volatility that the coin has, we can take profit when the price decreases, let's say 2%. The first drop down.
Yep. This one?
No. If the price decreases, let's go step by step.
Okay.
So
the price
anytime,
2%. And this was 1.2.
And then this is basically the stop loss. So the price, I'm in a short position. So I am in loss when the price increases from my entry point. Here we will select 4%, or let's say 3%, more conservatively. 3. Perfect. So in this way, I am taking profit with 2% further price decrease. I have a stop loss of 3%. The stop loss allows to manage better my risk, to avoid that my position on Binance is liquidated. So I can lose basically all my margin. I am going to buy back to close the position, 50 contracts. Okay. And I want to execute it, let's say 30 times, okay? But no more than once every 1 hour in this case, we can say. So you can use the basic setup that the templates offer. Then always, and that could work well, if you want to optimize a bit the strategy based on the coin that you selected, you can adjust very easily the parameters. Then we will click on launch.
If REN USDT has MA greater than price in a time frame of 15 minutes, so the price is below, so this is the MA and the price is below the MA, so it's going downwards, sell 50 contracts of that instrument, and at any time, if the price decreases by 2% from price at which you sold, or if that instrument has price increased by 3% from price at which you sold, buy 50 contracts of that instrument, run 30 times, but not more than once every hour, and start immediately. Launch live.
Yep.
We are now shorting.
So basically, in this case, we are able to sell a coin, even if we don't hold it, because these are derivatives. So you don't actually need to hold the coin to sell it on the market. Now let's have a quick look at, if I may share my screen, let's have a quick look at the market. Let's start having a look at Bitcoin. So we had, remember last week, we were basically here. We had a false breakout. Then the price ranged for a few days. We had another breakout, stronger with high volume, that stopped exactly tagging the first immediate resistance. Now what happened? That we retraced back, and we are finding, seems like a double support, which is the first is the previous consolidation area, and also the MA 50 on the 4-hour time frame seems to be providing some support. You see, it's the same thing that happened also a couple of weeks ago. This is something that I would like to stress. Why I think that chances are that this time the conditions are different, and there are good chances that we keep going up. Something that we have never seen in the past couple of years is this trend up, and then the downside touching previous support, testing that there is liquidity actually to buy, and then the price more confidently goes up. So this is the typical sign of a healthy uptrend. So this is what happened here. We found, remember, we had consolidation, breakout, retest, confidence in a solid support, going up. Again, breakout, then testing the previous resistance. The resistance is proved to be, support. The previous support proved to be actually a support. We have another breakout. Here we are doing exactly the same. So we have consolidation area, breakout, retest. Now, these are medium-term support. So even if the price drops from here, could find if there is a line. If there is a line here, means that this support is more significant. So even if we drop from here, nothing really changes on the major on the big picture, as long as we don't break any of these areas. So the orange area, the blue area, this and this line, these are the first level that we need to look for if the price drops. For the very first time in a very long time, we have much more support than resistance. So this is a very good sign.
Right, and the support levels are 11,900 to 12,000, and then around 11,200, and then again it looks like at 10,300. Those you're saying are critical support levels for Bitcoin. And that we have 3 of these support levels is, you're saying, looking bullish.
This looks bullish, and that's why overall our rules are very pointing at take benefit from the upside. But it's very good in this at this point to always have an edge. So why I was shorting REN? Let's see, REN USDT on a 4-hour chart. As you can see here, we broke this trend line. The price here, interestingly, is happening exactly the opposite. So we have trend line, broke the trend line, trying to retest the trend line, the retest fails, drops again. Now see what's happening now. Maybe we can look on the 15-minute chart, which I am using for my strategy. See, here we have retest, down, retest, price keeps going down. So as long as the price stays below the moving average 50 on a 15-minute time frame, I think that the trade-off is on the downside rather than on the upside. But the good thing is that our strategy is not shorting anymore while the price is above the moving average. So that means that if I'm not correct, so the price reverts, I have my stop loss that applies on the trades that are already opened, and the strategy is not selling anymore. So it's inactive if the market condition don't fit my view.
Fabulous. Fabulous, Ruben. That's really, really clear and great. And we shall see how we do with REN and with Bitcoin in a week's time. Anything else you want to say before we finish up?
Let's see how it goes, and I'm pretty confident that the future is really bright for Bitcoin. There is only one consideration that would be, if you allow me 1 second, very quickly. I also prepared a bonus chart for you. This is the chart of Bitcoin compared with the price of the S&P 500. Remember, in March, the price dropped severely because there was a major risk of movement on the market. So stocks, everything was going down. Bitcoin was dragged down as well. Something that is kind of interesting is how the price of Bitcoin is reacting compared to the price of stocks in the same time period. So we see that here the stocks and Bitcoin were basically going up together. But here, I think a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, something changed. So a downtrend on stocks started that in parallel meant a consolidation instead for Bitcoin. So here, especially, we see that the difference, stocks going down, 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 down. Instead of Bitcoin, we have the breakout of a very key resistance. The same is happening these days. So yesterday, we had basically the same drop. So both were going down, but Bitcoin looked more solid in finding the support. So these are things that we should look at, because of course this can be temporary. Maybe if a bigger, more severe drop in stocks will come, likely also Bitcoin will be affected. But so far this is looking good.
Great. All right. Well, we shall watch out for that. And then I'll ask people to subscribe and comment, like, have you used this? Are you interested in this? Why not just try out the free one and then try out a demo one and see how that goes? And if you have any comments or questions, put them in the description below. We'll be finding out how this goes in about a week's time. And between now and when I see you next, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ruben. And please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Ruben signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.